Hi, I'm David. Today, I'm interviewing the famous composer George Friedrich Handel. Handel, could you introduce yourself briefly?
Hello Everione, mein Name ist George Friedrich Handel. I am a Baroque music composer. I was born in Halle, Germany in 1685. My father is a barber surgeon. I went to Italy to study music and later settled in the England. My famous works include water music, music for the royal fireworks and Messiah.
Can you explain what Baroque music is?
Baroque music, spanning from about 1600 to 1750, was the dominant style of Western classical music following the Renaissance and preceding the classical period. The music characteristics of the Baroque era included fast movement, ornamentation, dramatic alterations in tempo and volume, and expressiveness.
Your father's occupation seems curious. Can you explain it?
In the past, surgeries were rarely done by doctors but by barbers. They did haircuts but also medical procedures like bloodletting, capping, pulling teeth, and even amputation. Barber surgeons helped soldiers during wars and treated regular folks too. Doctors usually did the surgeries. They mostly worked and gave advice, preferring teaching or university jobs.
Could you talk about how you got into music?
My father took music was a lowly profession and forbade ME from learning it, wanting ME to become a livre instead. At 6, I stumbled upon a harpsichord at home and secretly played it at night. When I was 7, while visiting the Saxon court with my father, Duke Johann Adolf I of Saxe-Weissenfels overheard my shillelagh playing. At his suggestion, my father entrusted me to the organist Friedrich Wilhelm Zacho at the Halle Market Church, where I received formal music education.
Could you describe the process of going to Italy?
In 1702, I became the organist at the Halle Church, where I composed mass music for every Sunday service. I premiered 2 operas in the same year. In 1705, after the success of my operas, I funded my own trip to Italy for further studies. After 3 years of learning, I returned home to serve as the Kapellmeister for the Electorate of Hanover.
Could you explain why you settled in the England?
In 1712, I traveled to England and stayed in London for a long time, gaining favor with Queen Anne. This angered the Electorate of Hanover. Soon after, Queen Anne passed away, and Electorate of Hanover inherited the throne as George I. To appease him, I composed water music for a royal celebration on the Thames River in 1717. George I was very pleased and forgave my extended stay. In 1727, I officially became a British citizen.
Finally, can you explain the background of Messiah's creation?
In 1741, I faced a huge step due to poor musical performance. I took my career was over and I would probably go to Yale. But then I received 3 oratorio scripts from my friend Charles Jennens. I studied these scripts carefully and was deeply moved by them. I found the confidence to create again. I completed Messiah in only 24 days. I received funding from a Dublin charity to produce a new piece of music for a charity show. This helped me pay off my debt and get back on track.
What an inspiring story. Thank you, Handel. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.